welcome back to this week's report. You know, much like last week, pitching jigs, only I'm working a little bit deeper rather than that real shallow rock reef, that real shallow rock bite that I was on last week. A lot of these fish have shifted out into that 10, 12, 14 feet of water. Don't be afraid in the evenings to shift back up shallow, but during the daytime, it seems like drift jigging or pitching jigs in that 10 to 14 feet has been paying off. Oh, nice fish. Not a bad walleye. And again this week, just keeping it simple because surface temps are still in the 40s. Just using that fireball jig and of course spot tail shiner. Rigging it a lot like last week. Picking up a lot of quality fish. Love that. Kind of get a rhythm to your jig where it hits the bottom, rip it, let it fall, especially when you're drift jigging. You'll know that rhythm. You want it to momentarily touch the bottom, lift it up off the bottom, momentarily touch. And you can really tell it, you want to keep your speed, especially if I'm drift jigging like this. I can run my trolling motor, kind of compensate for the wind, but I'm trying to keep my speed around 0.4, 0.5 miles an hour to keep that, maintain that rhythm and that constant contact with the bottom. A lot of fish in that year class, you know, a lot of 19 to 24 inch fish. You know, they're post spawn right now, so they're really putting the feed bag on and they're super aggressive. Love this time of year when it comes to fishing walleyes. Another nice looking walleye. You know, I know it's Memorial Day weekend, but it's still cold. Surface temps are more like openers, so think openers, think slow. It's supposed to be a beautiful Memorial Day weekend with temps in the 70s. That should heat this water temp up. But just because it's warm outside doesn't mean these fish are in their normal Memorial Day patterns. Make sure you've got plenty of fireball jigs, plenty of shiners, and get ready to catch some nice, aggressive post-spawn fish. Hey, until next week, I'm Tony Roach, and we'll see you on the water.